This is so nice. I just love that we're sitting here together eating some good old barbecue in Bayou Country at Disneyland. You want a bite? This next bite's for you, baby.
Disneyland is known for having incredible food, so we are ranking every single restaurant in the park. Yeah, it could get dicey.
RJ, I'm nervous about our ranking.
I am too, because you know how people are about like their favorites and they're like,
I
so
know.
don't come after us.
I know. Listen, I'm ready. I'm armed with, I have like nothing even resembling a weapon near me. I'm armed with the Epic Universe Chronos for when we need to defend.
My Stitch Loungefly bag.
So we're ready if you guys disagree with our ranking. But rankings are very subjective, so we're just doing our best here. Our first section that we're going to talk about is the best classic table services. So these are like tried and true famous ones. I'm like looking at this and getting stressed out. But in fifth place, we are awarding it to Cafe Orleans, which is a cheaper table service alternative to Blue Bayou. It has the famous Monte Cristo. And it's got also like pommes frites located in New Orleans Square with delicious foods, cheap eats, and quality service. I find myself eating at Cafe Orleans more than any of these other ones. I don't know about you.
Typically, I go to Cafe Orleans when there's some sort of like special event, because another cool thing about Cafe Orleans is they always have some seasonal special thing going on that's corresponding to, you know, the time of year, the season, Halloween, 70th anniversary. There's always a seasonal thing. So typically when I go to Cafe Orleans, it's to try the seasonal thing. But while I'm there, you've got to order the classics. So I get my Monte Cristo, I get my pommes frites, I get my little mint julep, and I'm good. So
the other thing about Cafe Orleans is it's pretty easy to get into. So I think the reason I like it so much is because I can get in there when I want to eat lunch at a table service, which is not as true for like Blue Bayou, which is a lot higher in this ranking.
My goodness, yes.
I'm going to do the next two together because our fourth place is Carnation Cafe, which is Walt's Chili, a lot of classics. It's on Main Street. The vibes are there. And then another Main Street that makes it into this ranking is Plaza Inn, which is mixed between a quick service and a table service and has like the best fried chicken ever, would we say? That's in our third place.
Yeah.
And I think personally in my heart, this might be my number one.
You know what? I love the vibes of Carnation Cafe, right? It's right in front of the park. It's the best place to get your Mickey waffles, like for breakfast. They have a really good breakfast, very affordable. Of course, you said Walt's Chili. The classic fried pickles. Have you had the fried pickles before?
Ooh, I haven't, and I love fried pickles.
Oh my gosh. Next time you are in, we're going. They're so good. But my thing is, sometimes just get a little busy. It gets busy.
Ooh,
it's hard
true.
to lean to. And then it's like, it's right on Main Street, and it's in such a little tight space that it can feel like people are on top of you.
Yeah.
Plaza Inn is just like a Disneyland institution. It's an institution.
It is. Well, they have a character breakfast, which character meals are not as common in Disneyland as they are in Disney World.
No.
And this one, I just think the vibes of this character breakfast are insane because it's Minnie and Friends, classic characters in view of the castle on the Main Street hub. Like, it's like, that's kind of hard to beat just from a vibes perspective. This ranking that we have is based on reviews from AllEars audience. It's based on reviews from outside of the AllEars audience, and it's based on just general sentiment. So we don't necessarily agree, but we're trying to be objective here. I have a very niche comment about Plaza Inn, and it is that the best fried chicken I've ever had was from a place that is now closed in Charlotte, North Carolina called Price's Chicken Coop. This is the closest fried chicken I've ever had to Price's. And I know that the one person watching this who knows about Price's will know what I mean. Really good stuff. Okay, our second place, shockingly in second, goes to Blue Bayou, which is probably, I would say, the most famous table service restaurant in Disneyland. And that's because it's in the ride. It's in Pirates of the Caribbean with like it's one of those inside restaurants where it looks like you're outside, but you're indoors with air conditioning. And it's nighttime and the pirate boats are floating by. And it's just very cool. It's in New Orleans Square. It has the New Orleans vibe and a lot of Cajun Creole dishes on the menu. You can also get that famous Monte Cristo here. A bit on the pricey side and harder to get into because it is so famous. But I mean, it's famous for good reason. It's been open since the 1960s. Absolutely historic. I have a hot take that I was a little disappointed when I ate here. I think because it had been so hyped up, and it was pretty basic Disney food, in my opinion. Like, it was good, but it wasn't anything standout. I don't know how you feel about it.
Listen, I'm going to agree.
They're coming for me now.
No, listen. I love Blue Bayou for the experience. I will go to Blue Bayou every time because, you know, when you get on Pirates of the Caribbean, first off, which is probably the second best, I'll say second best because, you know, Shanghai has now taken the crown for the best Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, true.
The second best Pirates of the Caribbean, I will say, you know, looking at the people eat, it's so interesting. And then actually being on the other side of that and eating, it's just like you're excited, right?
You definitely, when you're on Pirates, you have FOMO for Blue Bayou. You're looking at those people and you're like, I want to be them.
Yeah, when you're there, you feel like you are there. Like this is so dumb, but like the last time I went, I was like sitting on the end and I was just like pretending to be an animatronic. My husband was like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like,
Can we talk? Arg.
No, but seriously, the last 2 times I went, I had a good experience. And then I had just an okay experience. I think I got like the surf and turf, and it was just like, it was almost like wanting to be good food, but not quite that great. Like the steak was kind of rubbery, and so was the lobster. So it was just okay. But then I went for an after hours event, and I had a low country seafood boil, and it was spectacular. It was so good.
I love a seafood boil.
Yeah, it was so bomb. So for me, I understand this ranking, and I feel like it's led more by the food.
Yeah, little inconsistent food-wise. Agreed. Which is why in our number 1 is Riverbell Terrace, which is nearby in Frontierland, and it's got great comfort food, great views, and a very relaxed atmosphere. This has views of all of Frontierland, including Fantasmic's sort of area. And they do, I believe, dining packages where you can watch Fantasmic from the patio here. Then there's lots of Southern fare. So buttermilk fried chicken, on a breakfast plate. This is just consistently good food, which Disney restaurants, something that my friend AJ from Disney Food Blog often says is the only thing consistent about Disney restaurants is that they are inconsistent. So finding consistency puts something into number 1. It's also beautiful views, great vibes all around. So I back this one. We might have to put this to the test next time I'm there, RJ.
I think we should, and I think it's so true. And honestly, like their desserts are slept on. They always have good seasoning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think one time they had like this pretzel toffee bread pudding, and it was spectacular. Yeah, for consistency, for the vibes, I'm gonna say this one's right.
Yeah, all right. Okay, we're defending it with our weaponry. So if you come for us, we will defend ourselves. All right. Next up, our category is sweets that make life better. And, you know, we might say that all sweets make life better, but these in particular really improve your life. We've got 4 spots here. And in 4th place, we are going to give it to Gibson Girl. Gibson Girl is an old-fashioned, hand-scooped ice cream parlor. And it's very cute. Lots of, like, cool options. And then also traditional hard-packed ice cream. It is more basic because it is just hard-packed ice cream. There are incredible ice cream shops all over the country. Everywhere you go in your hometown, you probably have your go-to. And Gibson Girl isn't necessarily different from that, except that everything tastes better on Main Street.
The last time I went, I actually had a fried apple pie. It was for 80s, 90s night. It was 90s night at Disneyland at Week After Dark. And they had fried apple pie and a scoop of ice cream. It was incredible. But like you said, it's just your classic ice cream shop. Nothing too special, but you know. Maybe
the most famous spot in this section is going to be the Mint Julep Bar, which is coming in 3rd place for us. A little bit limited with the menu, but basically this is where you're going to find Mickey Mouse beignets, which are very famous. And the famous Disneyland Mint Julep, which, by the way, Disneyland is a dry park. This is a non-alcoholic mint julep. It probably could be higher because the beignets are delicious. The julep is delicious. It's very famous, but it's a little limited menu-wise, which keeps it in 3rd place. Are you familiar with the beignets here?
Yes.
And which do you think are better, the Mickey beignets at Port Orleans in Disney World or the Mickey beignets in Disneyland?
People are going to come after me. It's going to seem like I'm not loyal to Disneyland. I am loyal to Disneyland, but I will say the beignets for me at Disney World are they're just better. And here's why. Okay, so Disneyland has lots of seasonal beignets, which I love. You know, you'll get like right now, it's while we're filming this, it's Halloween season. So there's pumpkin spice beignets, which are really great, right? But what I love about Port Orleans, when I tell you, there's just so much more variety. There's so much more options. You can get beignets with the little pipettes that have alcohol in them. You can get beignet sundaes. You can get like the dipping sauces that you have that we don't necessarily always have. And there's even a beignet sandwich. It's Scat Cats. So it's like, because of the variety, I'm going to have to give it to Disney World.
That's real. Second place, this one kind of newly has shot into second place because of a new offering they have there, new within the last year or so. Harbor Galley. This spot has the ooey gooey chocolate chip cookies, and y'all, these are unbelievable. I am not a chocolate chip cookie gal. Who doesn't? Like, I will eat a chocolate chip cookie if I'm offered one. I'm not insane, but I just like don't choose them. These are so good. And you can get them in little packs. And we always get them. And then literally we'll be laying in bed in the hotel with a pack of chocolate chip cookies between us and just eating the cookies like nonstop till I get a tummy ache. There's also soup in a bread bowl, which I'm a big fan of a bread bowl. And Disneyland has a couple spots for them.
Is so good.
The next thing is such an iconic sweet. But if we are judging all around, I don't love the savory options that are number one. And I do love the bread bowls with the soups. Because our number one is Tropical Hideaway. Dole Whip, specialty desserts, bao buns, pot stickers. This is not a surprise to me that it made it to the top of our list with Emma making it, because Emma's obsessed with the chili lime Dole Whip.
Yes.
She gets that. I mean, she literally won't, like, it's like if you mention Dole Whip to her at any time, anywhere, she will start talking about this Dole Whip. And you can only get it in Disneyland. There's a variation on it sometimes that pops up in Disney World, but it's not the same.
This is the peach sundae, which has chamoy and a peach ring and peach Dole Whip. I don't know, looks good. And I got a regular Dole Whip pineapple float.
Because you can't go wrong with the classics.
All reliable, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited.
And the peach Dole Whip is new to Disneyland, and it's going to be on the menu, period, now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try it?
It's caramel.
Oh, not chamoy.
Wow.
That's good.
It kind of tastes like a peach ring a
It
little.
tastes like peach ring, which is funny because they garnished it with a peach ring. Yeah, the Dole Whip itself tastes like peach ring. Yeah, that's good. It's sweet. It's dessertier than a regular Dole Whip.
Yes. I love the Tropical Hideaway. This is one of my absolute favorite spots. My favorite is coconut still, though.
Yeah.
And we don't have that here at Disneyland.
Y'all need that out here.
We do need it right here.
One pro tip for this restaurant too is that when you walk by it, you will likely see a really long line just stretching forever. There is no mobile order here, but I would not be afraid of that line. They move it very quickly. So I think we waited in the long line, like 8-10 minutes last time.
Yeah.
It really was nothing. They come and take your order as early as they can in the line. Like, it moves fast. So don't be afraid of a long line, and also don't be like, oh, we'll come back when it gets shorter. It won't. Our next category for ranking is going to be quick services in order from I don't think about you to I crave you daily. And this is legitimately my feelings about our number one, which we'll get to. But in our seventh place is Stage Door Cafe. This is kind of a little bit of a boring spot. The food is good, but Caesar wrap, chicken tenders, funnel cakes, it's the basics. Chicken tenders are really good, and so is the corn dog, but it's the same corn dog as you can get from the iconic Little Red Wagon cart. Though here at Stage Door, smaller weight, which will get you. This is also actually my go-to for hot chocolate in the winter, which if you've never had a Disneyland hot chocolate, people don't talk about this. The Disneyland hot chocolate, I make it a point to go to Disneyland in the winter because it gets cold enough to have hot chocolate, and the hot chocolate in Disneyland is delectable. It is so good. It's so good. Creamy, rich. Oh, it's so good. Red Rose Tavern. This one is a Beauty and the Beast themed restaurant right in Fantasyland. It gets very busy because it has AC and a lot of internal seating. But fun variety, including my personal favorite items, which are the park's version of basically Taco Bell Crunch Wraps. And those kind of rule. I love those. And they're great because you can eat them in line. In fifth and fourth place, we have Royal Street Veranda and Rancho del Zocalo, respectively. Royal Street Veranda, walk up, New Orleans inspired bites. You got baked cheesy biscuits, snack size Monte Cristo, but it's kind of a small window. And then Rancho del Zocalo is sort of like fast food Mexican that you can get in the park. Tons of shady outdoor seating, and is technically the original home of Doritos. So
I know, that's so
Yeah.
cool. A lot of people don't know that.
But here's what I will say about Disneyland food. None of these are do not recommends.
Right, they're
I
all
would tell you to go to any of these. Like, yeah. But our top three stand in a class above. In third place, we have Golden Horseshoe, which is an incredibly nostalgic location in Disneyland because the building has been there since 1955. And it's actually the restaurant where Walt and Lillian celebrated their 30th wedding anniversary with the original Golden Horseshoe Revue. So very historic. And there's even a part upstairs where you can see Walt Disney's private box to the right of the stage that has wall-mounted longhorns chosen by Walt himself. The menu has classic favorites like chicken tenders, funnel cakes, ice cream floats. And this is a true story. Emma and I have sat in this quick service eating chicken tenders and crying because a live pianist was playing beautiful Disney songs. And the vibes are so classic Disneyland that it's just, that's what's driving this. Similar to Blue Bayou, it's driving so high up the list because of the vibes.
A lot of people aren't always in there. It's not super crowded all the time. And on a hot day, it's the best place to get like a root beer float or like a sundae.
So true.
It's
or
just
rainy.
so good there.
In second place, this is a big one for me. This is a little sentimental for me. I had never been to Disneyland before I had this job. And my first trip to Disneyland was with Emma in 2022. One of the first things we did was we went to Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe, which is a Mary Poppins themed restaurant.
I met you guys there, remember that?
Yeah.
Oh,
And this spot has coffee, pastries, some iconic options, and my personal favorite, which is the Jolly Holiday tomato soup and grilled cheese. Does not matter how hot it is, that grilled cheese is so good. And literally I drink the tomato soup like out of the cup at the end of once the sandwich is gone. And this also has DFB AJ's favorite Disneyland sweet, which is the Matterhorn macaron. Which is a coconut macaron that's shaped like the Matterhorn. Now, this spot does get popular, but the vibe's also very good here, and so is everything on the menu.
I think it's like really one of the best additions that came to Disneyland. You know, it's relatively new. It opened, some years ago. And I love this spot. This is my go-to. They've got great breakfast here. They've got the iconic raspberry macaroon, which is, you've had it before, right? It's got fresh raspberries in it.
Yes.
Raspberry
it's Mickey.
Mickey shaped. It's super cute. We know everything tastes better when it's Mickey shaped.
And then our number one, this is probably, RJ knows what I'm going to say. He probably knew before we started. I'm obsessed with this spot. I think about it every day. I dream of it coming one day to Disney World, something like this. It's in Adventureland. It's called Bengal Barbecue. And this spot is skewers. They do the skewers on a grill at the restaurant to order. They have a bunch of different kinds. They've got like chicken and they have different beef, or they have beef with different sauces.
Asparagus wrapped in bacon.
Oh, the asparagus wrapped in bacon. I love the veggie skewer, which is like zucchini, huge mushrooms, giant things of onion that like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Highly recommend mobile ordering at this spot because it does get so busy because the food is so good. You can see a super long line, and also for mobile order, you will sometimes see that your window is out a little bit. So order a little bit before you're hungry. Our next section is going to be best space foods. And this is not just Star Wars food. There's actually a number of space foods in Disneyland. A lot of it is Star Wars food though, but we're actually going to start with not Star Wars food. Blazing through our not top three in this category, we have Alien Pizza Planet, which is pasta, pizza, and the famous alien macaroon. The food is fine. Then the next place is going to be the other Tomorrowland spot, which is Galactic Grill. Pretty basic spot, space-themed eatery, burgers, tenders, salads. They often do, similar to a couple of the spots we've talked about, have really good limited time options for seasonal events and such. So I don't think make this a priority, but check out the menu because Disneyland does a seasonal treat right. Now, our top four are actually all going to be Star Wars restaurants. And in fourth place, we've got Kasaka's Kettle. This has the Black Half Slushie, the Black Spire Waffle, Huddy's Spiced Cheese Kernels. All these options good and unique, but kind of an easy skip because there's better space Star Wars food at our top threes. which are third place, Ronto Roasters. Yum! I love a Ronto wrap. Quick service location. Yeah, Ronto wraps are roasted pork, grilled pork sausage, peppercorn sauce, and a tangy slaw. They've got a breakfast option. These are just, they're handheld, they're good on the go, and the flavors are so incredible.
What about the vegan one? The vegan one's actually really
I
good.
love the vegan, the Zuki wrap is what it's called. It's so good. It's got zucchini spears in it. It's spicy. Chickpea. Yeah. That one, get napkins. I have gotten so messy trying to eat that in line for Rise of Resistance. In our second place for our space food category is Docking Bay 7. This is a quick service restaurant that is fully sit down, lots of air conditioned indoor seating, and is supposed to be kind of a farm fresh style restaurant, but in a galaxy far, far away. So it's, you know, space farm to space table. And it has great outside dining views of the Millennium Falcon. Quality is really good here and has more nutritious meals, although they are a little bit off the wall because they're Star Wars meals. But this is where you get the cold brew black calf, which is so delicious. We actually have it in Disney World. It is not as good as Disneyland's. It is much better in Disneyland. Has Cocoa Puffs on it. This is like, I mean, I literally dragged RJ over here, like specifically to get the, we didn't have time either. We were going to our number one in this category and we had no time to do this. And I was like, real quick, let's go get us a black calf. And we were like chugging them.
It's so good. Like,
it's so
I
good.
completely agree. Why is it better at Disneyland than Disney World?
I don't know, because technically the ingredients are the same. I think that they're using different coffees perhaps. Because our coffee here, we're sweetening it differently because it just is bitter in Disney World a lot of the time. In Disneyland, it is so perfectly balanced. And I drink black coffee most of the time normally. It's just that I want something a little sweeter when I'm having a specialty coffee drink like this. I don't know. That's my go-to at Docking Bay 7. The food is good too, but I'm there for the black calf. And then our number one, which my Disney Worlders are going to think this is a little out of pocket because we are talking about food, but it's Oga's Cantina. But this restaurant changed to Disneyland. This was the first time that alcohol was offered in Disneyland outside of a table service restaurant. It is right out of the Star Wars film, super immersive environment. DJ Rex is there, who is a droid who plays space tunes from around the galaxy. The bar is interactive. There's, the bar the engine can shut off in the bar and they have to start it back up. The bartenders are awesome and just have great vibes. The drinks are all hyper themed, but also really good, which that is a hard line to walk. And something about Disneyland's version of Oga's Cantina is that the food is actually really good. So if you get the small plates that are Oga's Cantina, they're actually really awesome, often healthier options, but still having tons of flavor and delicious variety.
We were there for like 2 hours last time. And what's so interesting, we tried the Bloody Mary, which, is like such an off the wall thing. Like
it has kimchi.
And it's so good.
It was so good. It was like spicy and oh my gosh, it was so good. Skip lunch and get the Bloody Rancor. I'm kidding. Don't do that, but do it. Yeah,
it was fantastic. I'm already like, okay, where are we going back?
Our next category, new kid on the block. So these are the newest restaurants in Disneyland. We've only got 3 here. So in third place, we've got Cafe Daisy. And Emma wrote a note that says, Daisy, I am so sorry. So, it is centered around being kid-friendly. It is in Toontown, and it's in kind of the pop-in center of Toontown, where you can grab it, go to some of these outdoor tables. Always extremely busy through here. And it's going to have classics like mini corn dogs, mac and cheese, pizza flatbread fold-over items. And then there's also some more grown-up geared like iced coffee and iced tea drinks. It is super cute, and it has familiar favorites, but nothing stand out, which is why it's not going to hit for us. In second place, a new one, and this one, I really wish this one was in first, but it is funny that it got beat out by the other in first. Tiana's Palace opened in 2023, along with, it was opened to join the theming of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, replacing Splash Mountain. And this is a quick service with comforting southern dishes like gumbo, po' boys, muffaletta sandwiches, and Gulf shrimp and grits. Lots of outdoor seating, always live entertainment, and there's beignets, which are not quite as good as the others that we already talked about.
Don't be mad at us, Tiana, girl. We love you.
Yeah.
But the beignets aren't as good. They're like
That's so funny.
cold and they're filled with things. And I mean, it's okay.
That's
like,
also true in Disney World. The Tiana beignets are not as good as Mickey beignets in Disney World
that's
either.
So weird. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, y'all.
Our number one, the newest restaurant, is Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, which is a recent re-theme that is in Bayou Country. And this is pretty darn good. It's barbecue. And they got barbecue platters, sweet and savory additions that go with it. They've got plant-based corn ribs if you don't eat meat, which is awesome. Beer battered fries, funnel cake fries, a refreshing watermelon lemonade. It is pricey, but the portions are gigantic.
Yes.
RJ and I shared this, and then I took home and I ate that for 2 meals at the hotel. Like it was
Really?
like, yes, it just kept going. It's so much, the full platters are so much meat. I really do recommend sharing these. It's just hearty as all get out. I love barbecue. I'm from North Carolina. I have to love barbecue. It's in my, you have to, it's in your blood when you're from the South. So I love barbecue. I have big opinions about barbecue. And the barbecue here is really good. It is not the best barbecue I've ever had, even in a Disney park, but in Disneyland, it might be up there.
And you can even see like a little of the Fantasmic boats and the characters get on and off.
And sort of a little behind the scenes look at Fantasmic.
Yeah, and the characters all wave to you, and it's so cool.
We've got ribs, we've got some pulled pork, we've got some beans, some coleslaw, and there's even some delicious pickled veg here. Yum. It's so juicy, flavorful, smoky. You can tell that it's been smoked. This ain't bad, y'all. Let's get into these beans. Y'all know like Bush's beans from the can? It gives those vibes. A little bit more tomato, a little bit more acid. But there's actually meat in these. I believe it's the pulled pork. Sign me up, child.
Our final category is sort of a silly one. We have technically a quick service, but for some reason doesn't feel like one. There's 3 of these. In third place, we have Edelweiss Snacks. It kind of feels like a few different snack carts stuck together, which is why it sort of lands at the bottom. Turkey legs, a chicken niçoise shaker salad, and the cheesy garlic pretzel bread, which is delicious. So good.
So good. It's so good.
But you can find all of these at other spots, so this isn't a spot worth going out of your way for. But it is kind of exemplary of snack carts around the park. So check this out if you're wanting like a little grab and go snack. Can also have some great limited time ones, but it is nothing special. It's cute. It's next to the Matterhorn. In second place, we have Refreshment Corner, which is on Main Street, and it's another of those kid-friendly spots. So this is gonna have pretzels, mac and cheese in a sourdough bread bowl, and hot dogs or chili dogs. Hot dogs do rotate monthly, so they can often have some really interesting combos. Sometimes if you're in a theme park, you just want a hot dog, and that's what Refreshment Corner is for, and that's why it's landing in our second place here.
Yeah.
Our number one, this is kind of a hidden spot. It's easy to forget about. And we did just go here actually during a Game Master we were playing. And it's Troubadour Tavern. And my script says, baked potato girlies, stand up. Because this spot is right next to the Fantasyland Theater. I'm gonna redo the menu. And then you're gonna understand. The WED chili cheese baked potato. The chicken pot pie baked potato, which we just had. Fireside mac and cheese bites, and a tiramisu cold brew. Those are just some highlights from this menu. Loaded baked potatoes, comforting, hearty meal that are budget friendly and great for when it gets cold. So kind of a weirder spot, definitely out of the way and easy to miss, but delicious. And we had that chicken pot pie baked potato, and it was
so fire. Let me tell you something. I completely agree. Listen, this spot is slept on. It's so good. They've also got great seasonal items. I think for Halloween they have a bulgogi baked potato. It's insane. Like this spot, and it's a lot of seating. You can go and sit in the Fantasyland Theater, and right now they have like for the 70th anniversary. It's like a Pixar celebration, so you can see like the Pixar characters from
and eat your
Luca,
potato.
and it's so eat your potato.
Incredible.
So
yeah,
this is number one, and it's such a great vibe.
Yeah, hopefully this was helpful. That was all the restaurants in Disneyland. So hopefully you took notes. I know we went through a lot. RJ, do you want to call out probably your personal number one out of everything we've talked about?
Ooh, girl, I don't know. That's like hard. You go first.
I think mine's Bengal. Like it's like, and it might be my top 3 easy are Harbor Galley, Bengal barbecue, and Plaza Inn probably, but I think my overall is Bengal. Bengal is the one that I dream about, I talk about all the time. I desperately want Bengal in Disney World, and it's the first place I go a lot of times when I arrive in Disneyland is to get my Bengal skewers, so it's got to be Bengal for me.
For me, it's going to be Bengal, Harbor Gallery, and Tiana's. I just love Tiana's. I love the heartiness of the shrimp and grits. I love the gumbo. It just always hits the spot. You're going to laugh at me, but I have gone to Disneyland, and they have such a great salad there, by the way.
Really? I love a salad.
This place, like it's got like these like pequeno peppers. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's fantastic. I've gone to Disneyland. I've gotten the salad. I've taken it home and eaten it. Like, that's the kind of guy I am. I go to Disneyland to have lunch.
So you're getting your takeout.
Seriously. But yeah, those would be my top 3. Overall, I think that Disneyland food is so good. It's always very innovative. You've got it's well-rounded too. You can get your burgers, your corn dogs, your chicken tenders, but then you can get your gumbo, you can get your barbecue, you can get your skewers. So, there's options for the most adventurous eater as well as for someone who is picky.
For sure. Yeah, so this has been a fun introspective. Let us know in the comments what your favorite Disneyland restaurants are, and if you are coming to fight me and RJ about anything. And remember, we are armed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still here, please like the video and subscribe. We have a goal of reaching 500,000 subscribers, and we are in the home stretch now. We also upload tips, info, games, and more from Disneyland and beyond all week because we're pretty serious about fun. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!